Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night. I'm Scottish now, apparently. My name is Alex, and this episode's subject comes in from Mixit. Nice little name. Hey, Alex, what do you think of the limited or day one edition, not collectors, of games nowadays that just have a free DLC or instant access to in-game items? Do you think they're a waste of money? Also, do you think there should be more limited edition for Halo and all the other scrolls? I think they're the worst, and they suck, and I hate this trend, and it's the worst thing ever. Obviously, it's not the worst thing ever. There are worse things, like leeches. They're pretty gross. But limited editions, I remember with Crisis 2, I think it was, they started, it was around then when they started doing it. Like, hey, buy this game within the first printed run of it, and you get a secret little, you can go to level 5 before everyone else, and you get a skin for a thing. Fuck off, game industry, come on. Are you really that desperate to get people to buy your game? But yes, they are. Yes, they really are. They really are. We'll see, they'll do anything. They will do anything. Take maps out of games and put them so you have to buy them on the day. Rip entire missions from the game and force you to pay £8 for them, like with Mass Effect 3. Just terrible. Just so many terrible things that they do. But more specifically, this limited and day one stuff, it's not a waste of money because they don't add any cost to it, do they? Like when they're the day one edition, then it's just for buying the game on the day. It's more for like. It's like a scare tactic, isn't it? It's like, you need to buy this game now. You need to get it when it's new, or you're going to miss out on some content. Sorry, bitches. You don't deserve it for not buying it new. You don't deserve it. Because there are all these people out there who give us money on the day, and they deserve all the content. Not you, for saving your money and waiting for the price to go down a bit. You don't deserve it. No, that's terrible. That's a terrible attitude. And as far as supporting it or not, I guess for any game I'm excited for, I buy it on the day because I want to play it on the day. So I get it or I don't get it, depending on the game. But I won't buy a game, like, if there's a game that I'm kind of interested in and it has a day one thing, I won't buy it just to get the stupid limited day one edition bullshit that doesn't matter in the end anyway. Oh, get these guns for pre-ordering it and buying it on the day. And then you use them for an hour and you find a better gun. It's like, oh, well, that was worth it. That was worth the extra time it took me to read and put in the code. Fuck off, game industry. Can we just get back to games being fully featured things now? Like you saw with Evolve, they've got what, $50 million worth of DLC on day one. Remember when games used to just have that shit on the disc? You finished the game and you went onto like Game Facts to look at all the cheats. Oh, there's an invincibility cheat. There's a cheat that gives me a jetpack. And now they charge like 20 quid for that. Fucking terrible. Absolutely terrible. Nickel and diming us left and right. As far as this one goes, though, the limited or day one edition, it's usually something so unimportant, something so silly. I can see it for something for like, I know with COD, every now and again they rip a map out. Like they did a remake of Nuketown or something, I remember, for one of them. I don't play COD myself, but I remember seeing this advertised. And you had to buy the game like really close to release to even get that, to get a code for it or something. And that seems destructive to your own game if you're going to do that. How is that helping anything? Because then you've got portions of people that do have the map, so you can't have it in map rotations because only a small amount of people who own the game are going to have the DLC, so it's a complete and utter waste of time in the end. Sure, it might drive sales like 3% more than it might have not, but in the end, is it really worth it? Because they're just going to give it away for free probably in a year's time. So I guess that's all that there is to say. If you wanted me to talk about special editions or something, that's a whole different ballpark or thing to talk about. So leave a comment if you want me to talk about that. But so, what do you think about the whole limited or day one thing? Do you think it's just a stupid, useless, forgettable, pointless thing that the game industry are doing, or do you somehow like it? Do you think it's good, or is a nice little reason for people to buy games on day one, give them an incentive to buy it straight away? Tell me in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. All comments and ratings are very much appreciated. Make sure you leave suggestions for future Blabs. I'll see you next time. Bye! Mario's almost a platform at this point, isn't it? You got the 2D ones, you got your crazy 3D ones, and they use it as a way to sort of guarantee sales, because they know it's going to sell, so they can be kind of crazy with it, like Mario Galaxy. And sometimes it turns out like they just get lightning in a bottle, and it's like, Christ, Mario Galaxy is a perfect mix of soundtrack, the level design, the graphics and everything. So if I had to pick one Mario game of all time, which I think is the best one ever,